Damn. Yikes.
Oh, when the blood splats on his face.
Damn. This is One Piece, y'all.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. They really could just do anything in God Valley because it was like the government wasn't even there. Damn, bro, this is really One Piece.
Shout out to Ivankov. He stayed positive in the worst situation ever.
Facts.
But please, Garp.
蜂の巣をつつくなと俺は言ってた。まさかロジャーも動くとは。先に言え。
Say word, I'm out.
What's good, yo? We back, RTTV.
Gang, gang, gang.
If it's your first time here, it definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and
smash
that subscribe button. And welcome back to RTTV, where we react to everything.
Everything.
We're back with some more One Piece, man. We left off at a very good point, man. Kuma just began his backstory, starting to learn a little bit about him as a kid, his race, you know, what he went through. Oof. We see that he's on God Valley right now, and some celestial dragons are on a hunt.
Yup.
We see Ivankov pull up.
And yeah, Ivankov and somebody else is with him too.
Yup, and homie is there too. Fingerlin.
Same Fingerlin. I forgot his first name though.
Yeah, something.
Is it? Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's who everybody speculates to be
Shanks' uncle.
dad.
Oh, dad.
Yeah. So let's jump right into it. This is episode 1130, A History Erased.
Ay.
God Valley of this
Jerry, you see what they got, Jerry?
The crossbow, bro. Come on, man.
My boy Kuma already got popped.
But like in this instance, I don't condone the use of the crossbow or any weapon.
I wonder if Roger and Rox are heading there because they're trying to get like their hands on those prizes.
You heard
Those
well,
chests.
Garp was like, you should never poke the beehive. Beehive is notorious pirate island. So they must have did something to provoke them to come here.
Oh,
damn.
my gosh.
Sheesh.
If that's really Shanks' father, bro.
See where he gets that savagery, bro.
Damn, bro. It makes me question Shanks.
さすがサメの巨人。ありがとう。褒められたのは初めてだ。
この大会の商品が脱走の鍵だ。食べれば厳重清流に変身できるっていう最強クラスの悪魔の実。
Oh! So that must be the one that thing.
And if the Rocks Pirates are coming,
So it's Kaido's and Kuma's food.
Wow.
そいつを食えば数十人はこの地獄と海軍の包囲網から抜け出せない。
so that means if the Rocks Pirates are coming, they're gonna do something to the Celestial Dragons and get those prizes.
And I feel like this is the first time we see Kuma like even thinking about fighting back or doing something about it.
That's because of them.
Yeah.
They inspired him, bro.
Oh!
Pirates!
Finally.
God!
What I've been waiting
We're
for
finally
so
seeing
long.
the Rocks Pirates back. We're finally gonna meet Rocks. Oh. White beard.
And look at
Young white man.
the girl on his shoulder.
Oh, was that not Shark? What's her name?
Oh,
That's
Gloriosa. And look who else too.
Oh! Wow! He's fully
Big Mama!
He's fully canon, bro.
Yo, Big Mom was here.
Kaido!
No, he had a squad though,
Yeah.
bro. What?
The thing is, they're so strong that they don't want to listen to each other.
Yeah.
あいつだけは
And the older
And then-
lady that had the snake around her.
That's
the-
Thing's mom, right?
Ooh, little Hancock.
You bought. Not, I don't know if it's her mom. but
Not
it's
the
the
actual
actor.
mom, but
Okay.
the
Oh,
old ass lady.
that's
Oh,
crazy.
oh, wait, what the hell?
Yeah, it makes sense because she did have that snake around her.
Yeah.
Roger. Roger that. Roger that. He young too.
Bro.
And he got the straw hat on, bro.
Bro. Yeah, One Piece prequel would be crazy. Rayleigh!
So where's Rocks though?
Yeah, they showed like a little glimpse of him, but like it was nothing that you can identify.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm looking up like, am I blind? Because I don't know which one is Rocks.
無理かもしれませんロジャーの今
He's like, where Roger at?
This is crazy.
Thank you,
bro.
God!
This is crazy, bro.
Oh, they put the leg.
So they both just eat. Oh!
Leon!
Oh!
おっと危ない
そいつを食って助かれクマ
Is that the dragon fruit? Is that Kaido's fruit that she's
That's
holding?
Kaido's too, yeah.
助かれや
There it is, yup.
岩ちゃん
Who the?
Oh. He's probably sick because he's been up there watching everything.
お前には奴隷になることと死ぬことしか許されていない邪魔だろうじゃこの事件は歴史の闇に消えてゆく
They didn't even show us the. Wow, that's how crazy it was. They didn't even show us what actually happened.
権力者の思い通りこのモルガンズって記者ゴミだな
Morgan.
結局あの島に何が起きたのかさっぱりわからねえお前は強い耐えて耐えて生き延びろ解放の戦士が現れるお前んち教会だったとはその性格に納得がいけぶる
Calling it the Hands of Liberation, just knowing that he was the one that saved the Straw Hats back then.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oda has some crazy foresight.
自由を謳歌するために
全部売れたねお腹ペコペコ今日は何食べる
ジニーが食べたいものにしよう。
嘘つけやめろ
Yeah, defend him. Them kids are brave though, picking on a big ass.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I'm like, yo, you guys really tried him.
本当はいい子なんだ。
Wow.
Damn, I didn't even. He is a healer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm
Because that's what he did with Luffy. Luffy took Luffy's all his pain and it was like, all right, Zoro, take it if you really want it.
I don't really remember, but we haven't met Jimmy in the future, right?
No, we never.
We
know
haven't
Jimmy.
done?
No.
Okay, all right, because I have a suspicion of who Jenny may be, but like that's why I had to ask that question.
いっぱい
What's your suspicion?
I think that she's 4 years older than Kuma. She might be Thing's mom.
マジは
Bonnie.
何歳から奴隷やってた
Oh, word. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
お腹ペコペコ今日は何食べる
Shout out
ジ
Kuma,
ニー
yo.
が食べたいものにしよう。
Nah, One Piece needs to chill, bro. This is mad sad, yo. And that, oh, yo, that background music was perfect.
幸せだね
Damn.
That was beautiful, bro. They made it out the.
Nah,
They made it out of hell, B.
This arc frustrates me because it's so
It
good.
came from the bottom, bro.
Everything's a lie.
Why you say
Everything's a lie, bro.
In terms of what?
In terms of like what they present versus what actually is.
Yeah, they control that narrative. for
Like,
sure.
bro. It's like until they show us like we're there and we're seeing what actually happened, we don't know what actually happened.
In God Valley.
And anything that's ever happened in One Piece, bro, if it was published on paper, then it's cap. If Morgan's behind it, there's not full validity to it.
I get you.
Yeah, we don't know what. I love that. I actually love that we didn't get to see what happened in God Valley. We still know nothing.
Right?
We just know that Kuma got his food from God Valley. Kaido got his food, but we saw that Linlin had it first, so I don't even know how he got it off of Linlin exactly.
I think during Wano, she had referenced that she gave him the devil fruit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think at one time she said something like that.
Like it's just we didn't even see the fight between Rocks. We didn't even see Rocks. We still haven't seen Rocks. He's such a mystery, right? And then yeah, I'm convinced that Jenny is Bonnie's mom, and I think that it sucks because I think that she ends up getting killed in the future. Like I don't know how, but I don't know if they're gonna elaborate on it. Maybe it happens when Bonnie is a baby, so she probably never even knew who her mother was. So yeah, but I'm definitely convinced. I'm definitely convinced now because we haven't seen Jenny. I'm convinced that that's Bonnie's mom.
Yeah, this was a dope episode, yo. Like, the amount of power on Rox's pirate crew is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back to the picture. Let me see.
Bro, the amount of power in God Valley at this time, bro. Yo, Gar pulled up, like, yo, where Roger at? We got the Roger pirates. We got the Rocks pirates. Like, bro, I don't know.
And to think, like, the pirates that we look at as gods, now, they were really, really young at that point.
Yeah.
We see possibly Shank's dad, and he was up 100,000 points in like 2 minutes in that battle. I mean, in that game.
My boy is Shiki, whatever his name is, saying,
Golden
bro.
Lion Shiki.
Shiki is here. That's crazy, bro. Nah, yo, it's crazy. Linlin's really a big shorty, bro.
Yo,
She mad tall right now.
Taller than all them, B.
That was Big Mama.
That's Big Mama, bro.
Nah, like, Whitebeard, Kaido, and Linlin are tall as hell right here.
I did not know that homie that's on Blackbeard's team was on this dude Rox's squad too.
Yeah, I think that's him.
Nah,
It
that's
makes
him.
sense because the same shoulder thing, the drink, the white
Hair, everything's the same,
Yeah.
bro. Who's homie over there though? They look like there's somebody that's on Whitebeard's shoulder. Is that
that's
bro?
Dusty.
That's
That's
Dusty
Dusty,
right
yeah.
there.
Cause you remember Weevil? Weevil, the dude,
Weevil,
big,
yeah. I
the
know
dude
who you're
that's
talking about,
faking talking about he's Whitebeard's.
Oh, Weevil, yeah.
That he's like Whitebeard's
Yeah.
son. So like, and we know that Stussy looks like that, right? And she's a clone from the original. So if she look like that at this point, that means
So the one that's saying, yo, this is my son,
Yeah.
that's her.
that's
Allegedly.
that's what people exactly like, cause she would be that old, right?
Yeah.
She shriveled up, and you see how close they were.
And it makes sense though, because at the end of the day, homegirl that's on the Bull Headcock Island, we see how she looked.
Yeah.
And she looked like how Weevil mom looked. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it makes sense
She
though.
looks like Nami, kind of right there. Young.
Why
she
all
did.
these women age terribly? Because remember even homegirl from Wano, the one that used to be a baddie when she was young, the ninja chick? You remember her?
Yeah,
bro?
they're pirates. They're
Yeah.
engaged in a very unhealthy lifestyle. They're constantly
You're
drinking.
right,
They're
you're right.
constantly eating.
The guy in
food.
shape because Whitebeard was in good shape.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So it's really the girls.
Oh damn, maybe. Yeah, I don't know then.
Real talk.
Because even Big Mom looked completely different.
No, she let herself go.
Yeah.
yeah. Big Mom was.
Big Mom also
She was a
had
stallion right there.
mad freaking children.
Yeah.
True.
She did go through a lot,
True. She got a pass. She got a pass.
a lot of kids.
But I know a woman that got 10 kids ever.
No, but she got 100
She got
kids.
she got 100 kids. I
Yeah.
don't know how, but she got like 100.
She got 100 kids, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, all right, that's what's up.
But it's dope
Yeah.
that we seen where Kaido and Kuma got their devil fruits, and I feel like they played even more on the fact of him and Luffy's stories kind of being aligned in a way, where like his dad he alluded to Luffy being kind of the warrior of liberation, right? And he's the hands of liberation.
Yeah.
So in that instance, like, yo, we needed to, our stories are gonna intertwine no matter what type thing. So I think that was super dope that they called like his devil fruit at this point, like, yo, you're the hands of liberation now because they're able to. He was able to get, how many people they say 500 people
500.
at this spot. So, and we see that he was able to save the Straw Hat Pirates when they weren't strong enough to get the job done at that time, which gave them the time to get to where we are now. And I really like his conversation he had with St. J. Garcia. Like, yo, are you important? Yo, why are some people born important and some people are not? Like, why was I born into this situation and you this? Like, it's some bullshit. Like, who chooses this? And then we see where he's at now with Ginny and how they were able to kind of plot their own path.
We gotta see this whole picture though, because there's two people at the end that are not amongst them right now, like in the picture.
The one that pops up at the end,
Yeah,
right?
like there's
I know
two
you're
people
talking
that they
about.
show.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's not
it
amongst
goes
them.
boom, boom. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But it's just like all colored and there was like the three on this side.
Yeah, it's gonna show up right after they're done talking. It's gonna be like pong pong. Nah, just let it rock. Yeah.
That's Stussy. Drunk dude.
The drunk dude.
Oh wait,
That's
and then
Gloriosa.
those two. The bottom left gotta be Rocks.
Yeah.
Who the hell is that?
'Cause that's
like
what
in the
I'm
middle,
like,
because
yeah.
I'm like, but that bottom left gotta be Rocks though.
Cause they did it mad
Yeah.
quick. They didn't even let them talk too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yo, find out who these two are in the next episode of One Piece. And you're not.
This is crazy.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's the toughest team in history, B. It's that I know of in terms of my roster of what I rock with over everything. B.
Yeah,
That's
think
the
about
best.
3 of them became Yonkos.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like Whitebeard,
Big Mom.
Kaido, and Big Mom.
Yeah.
It's like what? And we know who Shiki ended up.
She escaped.
It's the first person to escape
Impel
and fell
Down.
down, right? Gloriosa is the head person in
The Hancock Island.
what's that place called?
Snake Island? I don't know what it's called.
I
There's a
forgot.
name. There's
Oh,
a
yeah,
like a
yeah.
name.
I always forget the name of it. Stussy, we see she's still playing an important role. Her genes, at least, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and then Rocks, we still need to know more about Rocks. And it's crazy because his home territory is the same place Blackbeard holds up.
But like,
That Peacock.
who-
Oh,
there's
right,
two
yeah.
people. There's one person that's really unaccounted for amongst those two people because obviously we know Rocks, but the other person in the middle looks like he could be a giant.
Yeah, he does look like that.
Yeah, bro. He
Yeah.
looks huge, bro. Nah, that's a dangerous squad right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's why they're teasing it so much. They know it's too elite for you to get anything fully right now, bro.
Rocks was like a general manager, bro.
And they showed the power going on.
Yeah.
Over there. You see like the same color that like St. J. Garcia kind of has when he like be powering up that red like.
Thunder? The
Yeah,
Rocky?
yeah.
So y'all see how elite this squad is, right? Like, what do y'all think about? Because this is a theory I keep hearing about too, especially the more we see and the more we learn about Rocks, like how elite of a squad he is. Some people don't believe in this theory. Some other people do, but they think that Rocks is like Buggy the Clown, like Buggy.
He's a joke.
Oh, that'd be fire.
Yeah.
It get me mad, but then that would be so ill. Like in terms of like, you know how right now Buggy the Clown is working with
Crossfield.
Crocodile and
Mihawk.
Mihawk.
Oh,
So it's like,
so
it's like luck. Like he's a destiny fated type person that things just fall his way serendipitously.
He's in the right place, right time.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause y'all see, they're like, yo, since when you become the boss of me, Rocks? They all talking back to him like you're not my leader, and it's probably not as bad as what we see with Buggy and how Crocodile and Mihawk be sunning him.
Yeah.
But it's like, it gives kind of the same situation, like how strong people fall under one guy because maybe the image, maybe he's like Buggy still had the operation to do what they needed to do and the face to do it. So maybe Rocks is similar to Buggy in that way.
I would love that.
I think that-
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna rock with that thing because I already love Buggy. I already love Buggy. So if Rocks is that and assembled this, bro, you the man.
I feel like
He's the best
yes
general
and
manager
no,
of all time.
right? I feel like yes because it seems as if they all beat to the sound of their own drum, right?
Yeah.
It seems as if they all do things differently and they're all hard-headed because we do know that at least about Big Mom and Kaido, right?
Yeah.
However, I do think that Kaido probably assembled them like it was more strategic versus where Buggy the Clown was luck of the
Rocks,
draw.
yeah.
I mean Rocks, yeah. Rocks assembled them. The way he assembled them was more strategic, whereas Bucky was. I mean Bucky.
Why you feel like this strategic?
I think that.
Bro, Bucky was kind of strategic with how he did it too, though.
I said Bucky. Buggy.
Bucky was kind of, he was low key.
Nah, but it was
alright.
it was more like they knew what they know what they're doing within that situation, and they're the one calling the shots. Whereas it's like, I feel like Rox knows, all right, you guys are hard-headed and you guys are gonna do whatever you want, but I'm gonna put all you guys in one place for a reason, right? And I feel like Rox is probably stronger than Bucky to a point where it's like, yo, you gonna talk junk to me, but I'll still beat y'all asses up. Like, but I'm gonna have a calmer temperament. That's how I think about it.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what I think about it. So I think two things can be true, because I really believe but then also it could make sense that he is like Bucky just because the mystery is like, oh my gosh, who's Rox? He must be mad strong. Just for us to see him and us to be like, okay.
That'd be fire. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be the illest plot twist ever.
But I also don't know, because I'm seeing it like this, like depending on who Rox is of these two, right? Because one of these two got to be Rox. Like their facial expressions don't give me the notion of clown, of like goofy. Maybe the one in the middle that's like a giant, but I don't know.
But you're taking it too literal, because it doesn't have to be clown like Buggy.
No. I'm not saying clown. When I say clown, I don't mean it literally. I mean it like I can't take you serious. You know what I'm saying? Like both of these.
I can see that for bottom left. I can
see
definitely see that for bottom left. He looked like a finesser.
Yeah, I think bottom left is definitely Rox. From images we've seen, the smile is consistent. At least.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Good theory.
Yeah, it's a cool. I like the theory, and I'd love to hopefully see that come true one day.
You know what sucks? I know we're not gonna learn anything more about it in this arc. We're gonna have to wait an even longer time to find out more about the Rox Pirates.
I actually believe that too, yo.
All right, guys. Amazing episode, man. A lot of history. It just makes me more excited for the future of One Piece, man. More backstories, because you know they're really good about that. And then we're still in Kuma's backstory. We still have a lot more to learn about him before we jump back to Egghead. So we'll see you guys on the next one, man. It's your boy Wells, the Anime King.
It's your boy DC.
It's your boy Robcityrt.
It's a maniac.
Patricrt.
And that settles it at
The round table.
Thank you guys for watching RTTV on YouTube. And if you love these heated debates and you want to be involved and you want more perspective, make sure you tune into the RTTV podcast.
And if you want to be part of the conversation with us and the rest of our community, make sure you guys sign up for our Discord right now. Link in the description down below.
Call up.